Today we're going to be doing intermediate. I'm going to show you traditional grip and I'm going to show you. This is Clayton Skinner. Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Beat. Hey there. This is Clayton Skinner. Welcome back to the rudiment section. Today we're going to learn how to do a Flam Accent. The Flam Accent is a flam rudiment that involves triplets. Now, you'll notice that the sticking pattern is an alternating pattern, so it's essentially a single stroke triplet pattern where you flam the first note in each of the three, or the first note of the three of the triplets. So, for instance, on all the quarter notes, so the ones, twos, threes, and fours. Now, if you're used to playing the flam tap, you're going to notice that this rudiment is a little bit tricky. With the flam tap, whatever the dominant hand was, you immediately tap that one directly afterwards. With the Flam Accent, you're actually, the second hit after the flam will be the opposite hand. Now this rudiment was a pain in the ass for me when I was learning how to do it. It actually took me quite a while to figure it out. And being able to simply do it once is not good enough. I mean, you should be able to seriously hold this for 5 minutes straight and not make a single mistake. Only then, and only then, will you truly have this down. Now, the first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to cut the rudiment in half. It's easier to approach this by doing each half individually and then putting it together, because that way, if you make a mistake halfway through and you start over again, you're not working the first half for 5-10 minutes, and then you're not working the second half at all, and then you have to work the second half for 5-10 minutes. It's best to just kind of, you know, easy breezy, work both halves individually and then put them together. So, like I stated before, this is a triplet rudiment, or the rudiment involving triplets, with a single stroke pattern being played, or the triplets being played as a single stroke pattern. So, first thing we're going to do, the first hit on these, on both halves, or on each individual half, is a flam. So, we're going to start off with the first half. Now I'm going to do that right. So you want to start with the regular flam position with your right hand up in the air and your left hand down. If you are left-handed, just reverse this. Start with the right hand up, pointing at the ceiling, and the left hand down. You're going to want to do your flam. And then whatever hand you used as the grace note, you're going to want to immediately tap. You're going to follow that up with whatever hand you started with. So that's the first half. So you're going to keep constantly playing the first half until you have it down. So just keep repeating it. And this is going to be weird because this isn't actually how the rudiment goes. You're just playing the first half. You just have to keep that in mind. You're then going to start working the second half. Now the second half will be played just like the first. You'll start off but with the opposite hand that you used in the first half. You'll do that flam, followed by the next hand, and then you follow it up with the hand that you started with. Now, if you want to put these together, what you're going to want to do is you're going to take and just basically play the second half right after you play the first half. When you're finished with the first half, it should automatically set you up for the second half because you finish the first half with whatever hand you started with, because it is a 3 pattern. So as soon as you're finished with the first triplet, you should be ready to play the second triplet, or the second half of the rudiment. So here's a demonstration of how you would play it. This is what you want it to sound like. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time.